just had a chat with Nathan. Okay, there's a few boys in the same position as Nathan where they might not know any other students here right now. But then there's also other boys in similar positions, different positions where they know a couple of faces already. Look out for each other. Okay? We have big plans for you. And in 6 years' time, when you graduate from this school, the brotherhood that starts today will feel very, very, very strong. So look out for each other. My name is Mr. Grinham. I'm one of the deputy principals at Sydney Technical High School. Welcome, mums, dads, grandparents, family members. It's a big day for you as well. But without any further ado, I'm going to hand over to our principal, Mr. So.
Welcome everybody. As I look around I see a lot of smiling faces, really keen. I remember my first day at high school as well. That was yesterday, because that's when I assumed the position at Sydney Tech High School as principal. Before I start, I'd like to wish you a happy new year, and a happy Lunar New Year. 恭喜發財，恭喜發歲，祝滿南海，新希望萬年，多謝社會。My name is Mr. So, and I'm the newly appointed principal at the school. And like yourself, I'm really proud to be here, to be selected, to be, as Mr. Grinham said, one of the finest schools. Before I come into the formal part of the speech, I'd like to acknowledge that it's been a difficult time in Australia and in Sydney particularly. Because first of all, there was issues with the bushfires, and now there's been a lot of talk about the coronavirus. And you're very smart people, so you would have been watching the news, but I just wanted to tell you that you're safe at Sydney Tech High School, because we're following the department processes to ensure that staff, students, parents, and the whole community is safe. Now, I just want to talk to you about email addresses, and this goes to parents particularly, that there should have been some emails sent to you, and if not, today during the enrolment process, please ensure that your details are correct so that if we need to communicate with you, that we'll do that. We'll do it two ways. We'll do it through email, and we'll also do it through the school's website. We do have a website, Facebook page as well. We probably won't publish a whole lot to that, but it will be the school's website and email addresses. So please, before you leave today, please ensure that your details are correct. Let's quickly talk about the coronavirus. It's something that I really need to talk about with you. There's 3 points the department would like me to convey to you. The first is, if your child has been diagnosed with coronavirus, then you need to stay home. The second thing is, if your child has had close contact with somebody with diagnosed coronavirus, then you also stay home. Now, close contact means 15 minutes face-to-face with the person diagnosed. And it also means 2 hours in the same household. So they're the first two. And the last one, which was updated yesterday afternoon, actually last night at about 6:30, was that if you have returned from anywhere in China, then your child needs to stay home for 2 weeks. And they're right to return after 2 weeks if there's no symptoms. So that's that part that I've got to get through, and that's quite a mandatory part. So if there's any questions, I'll be happy to field those at the end of the assembly, and certainly you can speak to Mr. Grinham and Ms. Wilson as senior executive deputy principals. Again, can I say congratulations on making it to Sydney Tech High School? Go on, give yourselves a round of applause. And to parents, thank you for supporting your child to make it to Sydney Tech. And I'm sure that you've put a lot of hard work into it to make it possible. And I assure you that you've made the right choice. Boys, will you thank your parents can I assure you that at Sydney Tech High School, that we strive to give our students the best education. And can I tell you very briefly about yesterday's professional learning? So when you were off yesterday, the teachers were back doing some professional learning. So when we're actually back at school, we're not just having a cup of tea or coffee or having some cake, we're actually doing some strong work. And you might have heard about the high potential and gifted policy. And that's about how we can make education better for you. That is why we're here at this school. It's to serve students like you, gifted students and high potential students. So can I assure you that we spent quite a fair amount of time on that. And there was one part that we talked about significantly yesterday. It was about the alarm matrix. And you'll experience that a bit later on. That talks about how we scaffold literacy. And literacy is really important, especially for boys, because boys don't often like reading or writing. So we're going to give you a matrix, a scaffold to improve your writing. And let me tell you, some of the results were astounding. Students went from about 100 to coming first in English in Year 11. So based on evidence, that's pretty good. So I want you to take that very seriously, because that's certainly one way that we can do that. How we can help you and scaffold. So take that seriously. We also did mentor things like anaphylaxis and CPR training, ready for you to come back today. Can I just say that Mr. Grinham and Miss Wilson have been working very hard, even last year, implementing the high potential and gifted policy. And surveys were done about what this school would look like if that policy was realised and very effective. And I'll just quote one part. There's many parts that were very, very, very exciting. I'll quote one part. It's from a teacher. And they said that students at this school would enjoy learning. They're independent, curious, who thrive and demonstrate extraordinary results. And that's what we hope for here. Now, boys, year 7, I want you to look around the hall at the other boys. Have a look around. Okay, so some of these people you'd know very well, and some you wouldn't know. But as Mr. Grinham said, it will be a strong friendship in 6 years' time when you're sitting here in this assembly hall, when you're in Year 12, graduating. You will know the people around you very well. And as he said, you'll be like brothers. So I challenge you, in 6 years' time, I'll ask you the same question. Well-being is really, really important for boys and girls, but boys learn really differently to girls. Boys are much more active. Boys like to run around. Boys like to do sport. Put your hands up if you like doing sport. Excellent. Okay. And when I say sport, I don't mean moving your thumbs and playing Fortnite or doing your license. That may not be sport. You might think it's sport, but it's a character running around and not you. I encourage you to continue to do sport whilst you're at this school. The endorphin release and the stress relief is critical to your well-being. I'll be riding my bike from Concord to school at least once a week. If an old man can do it, I'm sure you can do it with a bit of sport as well. So I want you to think about that and let it marinate about the importance of sport. If you're a swimmer, continue to swim. If you're a basketball, continue with those things and carry them through. And I spoke to Year 11 and 12 this morning about it. Carry it through to Year 11 and 12. This school will assist you to grow emotionally, socially, as well as academically. Not only do we wish you to learn the curriculum content deeply, but we're also focused on future-focused skills. We'd like you to develop as a whole learner and end up, when you graduate, that you'll enjoy a lifetime of learning. Now, Mr. Davis over there, he's the review advisor. Can you know Mr. Davis? Right up, there you go. Doesn't he look fantastic? He's a PE teacher, but he promised me that he's going to wear that suit every day for the rest of the year. And he'll challenge you and do a 100-metre sprint, and he might even beat you in that suit. So there's a challenge for you boys. Get to know Mr. Davis well. Because at school, he's sort of like your school father. You're going to get to know him really, really well. He's going to be the one that looks after your emotional, your well-being needs and your academic needs. He's the one to stop shop. So please get to know him. He plays a very important part, especially in the first few weeks settling in. He's the go-to guy. Okay, so you're very lucky to have Mr. Davis. Now, just on finishing, because I said to you that it was my first day yesterday, and it's your first day today, that there are a lot of parallels between yourself and myself. You will need to make new friends at STHS, and I will need to collaborate with other staff members to be part of the school team. You will need to work hard to succeed. I will need to work hard to ensure the school community succeeds. You will grow and develop and improve. And it's my job as principal to ensure the school grows, develops and improves every year. And finally, take the time to enjoy the fantastic educational experience here at Sydney Tech High School, one of the finest schools in the state. You've worked very hard during your primary school years. Please enjoy that. Welcome and enjoy your year.
Good morning, boys and parents. My name's Mr. Werner. I'm head teacher of PE and sport at Sydney Tech. I wasn't going to talk to you, but I thought it would be a good idea because the students get so much information today that I thought I might let the parents know a few things as well. Now, I also am a PE teacher like Mr. Davis. I just don't dress as well as him. You're lucky too, because if you have questions about sport, particularly Mr. Davis can also help you. So we have a really, really strong sporting tradition in sport at Sydney Tech. In fact, as long as I've been here, we've been champion school in athletics, cross-country swimming, and summer and winter grade sports every year, and I have been here some time. So we excel at sport, and most of the reasons that is because of participation, because the boys aren't always great at it, but they get in and they have a good go. So during sport, we have sport every Wednesday afternoon. So usually we would start today, but because only year 7, 11 and 12 are here today, we have no sport this afternoon. This afternoon, year 7 will be having a meeting where I'll be speaking to them about their sport choices. So on Wednesday afternoons, the whole school, including year 11 and some of year 12, go off to sport. Now we are part of the St George Zone, so we have a choice of playing grade sport. Those teams that are selected, students that are selected into teams, they go off and play other schools in the St George Zone. It's split into 2 competitions, a summer competition and a winter competition. Summer goes term 1 and term 4, and winter goes term 2 and 3. Now those students who either do not make the grade teams or choose not to, they have a wide variety of recreational and what we call rotational sports, which take place either at school or outside of school. Now, the vast majority of students will travel outside of school on a Wednesday afternoon for sport via buses. This is mainly for the parents. I email you every week the following week's sports organisation. It's usually sent to you on a Friday. It will tell you where your son is going, how they are getting there, and the transportation and the cost. Okay, so there's no excuse for the boys not going to the right place because it's emailed to them, it's emailed to you, and it's put up in various places during the school. So this afternoon, I'm going to be talking to the students about their choices for summer. I'm going to give them a list of their choices, where the venue that they are at, and the cost involved. They're going to take that home tonight. I'm not going to get them to do it on the spot. They're going to take that home tonight. I want them to talk to their parents about their sport choices and to return that tomorrow. Now, it is a preliminary list. the students want to change their choice, that's fine. This is just giving me an idea of numbers and making lists for teachers when sport trials start next week so that we can make teams. So if they want to change their mind in the next week, that's fine. The best thing for them to do is to either see me or to see Mr. Davis. So we will start sport trials, official sport, next Wednesday. We have trials that run for 3 weeks. Next week, most students will not leave school, so nearly all sport will be at school. But the following week, in week 3, there'll be quite a few students that start to leave school. Okay? So I need U7 to be organised and to have a good idea of how it works and where they're going pretty quickly. The other thing you've already seen information on is the swimming carnival. Our swimming carnival takes place next Monday. It's at Angelo Anastas School, which I call Bexley. For Year 7, there is 2 buses organised that depart school at 8:45. That is because they've never been there before and we want to get them there and back safely. If you wish to drop your parent, your student or your son there, that's fine. You can drop them there because roll call will actually take place at the pool. But for those of you who are not quite sure how to get there are 2 buses organised to take you from the back oval of the school, which will be shown today, and then to return you at the end of the swimming carnival. Now, you were also given a swimming permission note on your orientation day. Thank you, because most of you have already returned those. For those of you who may not have been here then, or have not returned that, I need to get those back by Friday this week, because it's on Monday next week, so it's a really short turnaround. So if you did not get a swimming permission note, or you have not returned it, or you may have lost it, this afternoon in your meeting, I am going to bring some of those along and I'm going to ask the students, and anyone that needs one, I'll give them to you then, and you'll need to return it tomorrow. There's a lot of information you're going to get today, including about sport. Just remember, if you don't understand anything or if you're unsure, to come and ask. My name's Mr. Werner again. You'll find me underneath the gym. At the moment, most of you won't know where that is, but it's a pretty easy place to find. And if you're unsure of anything, I really recommend you come and ask. I certainly won't bite. So, congratulations on getting into the school. Have a good day. You're going to get a lot of information. Remember, if you're unsure, ask, because most teachers will help you. Thank you.
So I will work closely with your advisor, Mr. Davis, and I know that Mr. So mentioned that he might be your school dad, and that probably makes me your school, let's go with mum. So that if you need anything, you've got any questions, you can come and ask either of us. That would be great. Mr. So also mentioned a congratulations to parents for working hard to get your sons a position here, or to get them to work hard, but it's their job now. They've got their position, so Year 7, you've got your spot here, but it's your turn now to do the hard work. Many of you have come from primary school and you've felt that you liked schoolwork, you got through it quickly and it was easy for you. But now you're with all like-minded boys who are all in that same situation, and now is the challenge for you to step up a gear and work that little bit harder. Okay, the work might not come quite as easy to you now that you're in high school, so there's your challenge. Push yourself as hard as you can and achieve the best that you can. Shortly, Mr. Davis will talk to you about moving into your classes and heading off for the day. But just to let everybody know, we have today what we call a transition program to get some more information out to students to familiarise themselves with each other and the school surrounds. And at the end of the day, as the previous people have said, we'll have a meeting here for Year 7 after lunch. At that meeting, again, some more information, some direction to where the transport is, and you'll also receive your school diary then as well. In terms of transport, we have probably 90% of the school travel by public transport, and the school itself has 4 boundaries of streets, of busiest one is Forest Road, but each of the other streets around the school has some public transport. So if you are getting public transport, we'll address that this afternoon to make sure you know where to go. If you're heading to Hurstville, you might have had a practice run and those buses might have gone to from Forest Road. But the school bus going to Hurstville does not. The school bus going to Hurstville goes from Botany Street. So we'll make sure that if you're catching the school bus this afternoon to Hurstville, that you know where to go. The school bus from Forest Road heads to Beverly Hills. Okay, so make sure you're in the right place. If you're heading towards Rockdale, then that bus goes from Airfield Street. We'll remind you again this afternoon. Parents, if you're picking your sons up, the best place for you to meet them is Efton Street, and that's the street at the very back of the school, the one parallel to Forest Road. It's the quietest street, there's access to more parking in that street, and it's the safest place for you to pick up your sons. Okay? Please try and avoid Anderson Street. Anderson Street is the next one along that direction. It's a narrow street, it's a busy street, and it's really not very safe for drop-off pickup. Okay, so Ethel Street's the best place for that. Okay, enough of organisation in that regard. This morning, Mr Davis is going to talk to you about moving from here. The boys will go into their classes. Now, hopefully out the front you checked what class you were in, and you will go with your Period 1 teacher and begin the transition program that I was talking about earlier. The first time slot this morning, you'll be getting your timetables and an information sheet, and the teacher will be collecting your authority to enrol letter. So if you haven't got it today, don't stress. You can just bring it tomorrow and give it to your roll call teacher. Okay? Just another comment about today being Wednesday. Every Wednesday is sport afternoon after lunch, and every Wednesday all students wear their sports uniform to school. When you get your timetable, you will also have a PE class on there. You don't wear your PE uniform to school on those days, you bring it in your bag and you change. But your PE teacher will tell you all about that the first time you have them this week or next week. Okay? At the end of this assembly, the students will be leaving, and parents, if you have any questions about anything, or if you need to see Mr Davis or myself, we will remain behind for that. And also, if you haven't checked what class you're in, just come and see us and we can help you with that too. Welcome, enjoy today, enjoy the next few weeks, and then exciting times when you head off on your school camp, and welcome to the world of Sydney Tech. Thank you.
Morning everyone. It's great to see so many familiar faces here today from Orientation Day, but as all of the senior exec have stated, my name is Mr Davis and I'm the year advisor, so it is going to be a pretty crazy first couple of days here. If you have any concerns at all, boys, I'll show you today where the PE staff room is, and all you need to do is come down and see me, and any problem you have, whether it is big or small, I'm sure we can get it sorted. So don't hesitate to come and see me, and we can sort out any problems you have. Before I do move you all off to start our transition day, because there are so many enjoyable and really good experiences throughout our transition day, and I don't want to miss any of those, I just have a few reminders for parents and some for the boys as well. So, as Ms Wilson stated, if you don't have your authority to enrol form today, don't stress, just print that off. It was emailed to you, complete that and then bring that in tomorrow, alright? So don't worry boys if you don't have yours for period 1 today. Now, an important point, on orientation day, you're provided in your information packs with a new updated registration link for the medical consent form for camp. The Sport and Rec office updated their registration process. The initial one you had is the old link. The one you received on orientation day is the correct and updated link. Alright, yesterday we sent out an email to parent contact emails as well, just as a reminder to use that link for the camp. Now, camp's in week 5 and we do need everyone registered by about Wednesday next week. So please get on, fill out that form. If you're still unsure at the end of this, definitely come and see me at the end of the assembly. But the email was sent out again yesterday, so please jump on and complete that form. If you've already completed a form, I still ask that you jump on and check that you have done it through the correct form that was emailed yesterday. If the form is different, the link is different, please just complete it again with the one that was emailed yesterday. So, any questions about camp? I'm sure there's plenty of questions. Again, I'll just be here at the end of assembly to answer any of those. As Mr. Werner stated, the swimming carnival is next Monday, so please bring those notes in so we can make sure that you have week consent forms and you can go in any swimming events that you may wish to go into. Alright, so could I get all of the teachers to come down the front, please? And we will get boys organised into their class groups. Now, as Ms. Wilson stated again, boys, if you do not know what class you're in, it is very important that you don't just walk off with any teacher. Make sure you come and check your class list before you go. So, what we'll do is Mrs. Molino will have class 7S and they will be going to room 45. So if anyone is in 7S, could you please say goodbye to your parents now?